condition is expected near where?
Near where? Where we are having where? Near one or else what?
Near here is like something like that parenthesis.
Where we are missing? We have open bracket and close bracket, right?
So replicate is used to make duplicate. Yes, any character between. It means that any character between A to G.
Yeah.
A to G and two times. Like if we press A, then it's okay. A to G, any character two times it means.
Correct. Two times, yes, correct.
And we have to remember this also. We don't want to put any numbers also on this one. That's why I use like.
Yeah, that's fine, but we are not, whatever the value they are entering state, but it has to allow condition. But as for your statement, it is stating that check country equal to USA, and when you are entering state, it has to be allow even for that also. State like replicate of only two. Yeah, that this also, this is not working.
This is not working. This one is not working.
State.
So I'm again using this one. Okay. So where is it? Edit top 200. So 3. ABC, India, Delhi. So this one, look, it is throwing error for others also. Now DE, this one also throwing error. Row has no row was updated. The data in row 3 was committed. Included statement conflicted with the check constant. Instead check. The conflict occurred in database sample this.
The same thing. Okay, hold on. Same question raised here. What case statement is not working? Then you check when US case statement. Can you type that error? What is the error you are getting it? Can you type it in Google? What is the message?
This one or another one?
Another one.
When I'm using this one error.
Yeah, correct. The latest. Yes, that's right.
So delete this check constant. Try to apply this. Copy. Okay.
Whatever we've done is something correct. Otherwise, can you do one thing? Before END, can you put equal to 1? Equal to 1? Why?
Here?
Yeah.
Equals to 1.
Can you try with that? Why it is even equal to 1 also not correct, but what is the issue? No,
Conversion failed when
you can
converting the n variable value to data type int. So it is checking with this number now.
now 1 second. Equal to something we need to put. So either state value or hold on. Case when country equal to USA, then left of state length of okay. Instead of left, can you write length of state equal to 2? Length of state equal to state equal to 2. Hold on.
Ravi sir, tomorrow again I will watch on that Google again.
Yeah.
Then we will discuss. Let's go with another one.
I like this way, length and based on this case statement, I think it can work. Okay, even I will verify it. Okay.
Okay.
Fine. MB Singh joined. He was requested 10 minutes late. Make me as presenter.
Yeah, now I'm in class.
Praveen sir. Hello. Hello, Praveen sir. Hello. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
No.
Can
Not at
you hear
all.
me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me
Now.
now?
Yes. Now I can. Praveen sir.
Yes.
The question I sent you on the chat box.
Yeah.
Can you, if you have time right now, then.
We'll talk at the end of the session, okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Because again, I have to open my Visual Studio and need to explain it, okay? So
Yeah. Okay.
you can open that Visual Studio and end of the session we will discuss, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. That's fine.
So, today we'll discuss about this append Excel tables and append CSV files. Let me open one by one and append files from different data sources. The meaning, like, we have some CSV Excel files and SQL Server, how we will get the data and how we will append these things and all. And I have, let me go with, what can I see? Append Excel files. Okay, append Excel files. So here, okay, first if we go like this, then we will get confusion. Okay, see, I have this Excel file. I have this Excel file. It contains 3 sheets, okay, 3 tables, okay, 3 sheets, 3 tables. Okay, if I go design, this is the table 1, table 2, table 3. So I wanted to append here product quantity total sales, and here also the same thing, and here we have additional price and cost is there. Okay, how we will append this data? Okay, and then I have Excel files inside this folder. So how I will get only Excel file data? How we will append that Excel file data? Inside this Excel we have different sheets. Okay, different sheets. If you remember, if we have like this, we are using for each loop container. Okay, for each loop container, and we need to select only here. We will have PDF and all the stuff, PDF, Notepad and all. Out of that, I wanted to get all the Excel files, and inside that there is each Excel contains 3 sheets. What we will do in SSIS? Can you recollect that information? How we will do that? And here we have different data sources. One is CSV, one is Excel. Okay, how we will load different data sources, and again merge. Okay, so here we have quickly I will say one by one. I will explain it how to merge, because here we have seller and product and price. Okay, here seller, product and quantity. So seller information, all we will get it. Okay, seller information and product quantity, but price is here. So how we will get this price? Okay, so how we will merge this with the things however we are doing the joins. So based on some seller and product, so that we can pick the price. Okay, right? So based on that, how we will merge in Power BI, we will see. And okay, hold on. And also we have here we have different data sources: sales, CSV and Excel. How we will match this data? Okay, for example, let's say we have all this sales ref and region, and this Excel file we have sales ref and cars and sales. Okay, based on this ref, we can get the region from another table. Okay, based on the ref, we can take that region and we can create the charts and all. How we will play all this stuff and all, one by one we'll see. Right? Okay. Let me close this one and let me get the data. Get data, Excel. Power BI, and here we have append Excel file, append Excel tables. Click on OK. Oh, come on, buddy.
This conference will now be recorded.
So inside this Excel, we have 3 tables. How we will append all this information, because here we have 4 records and 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 2. 9 records we need to get it. How we will append, we'll see. Okay, see 3 tables we have. So 3 tables, select once. Data is clean. We are not selecting this transform data. The intention is how we will append this data. Okay, so we will click on load. if data is not cleaned, then we will go with transform data and all. First, we will select all these three tables. Then we will go to the Power query and we can append it. Where is this? Yeah, we have all these three tables added. Okay. Now let's go to home page and click on transform data. Oh, what happened? Click on transform data and click on transform data here. Once you will click on it, it will redirect to Power Query Editor. This one, okay, okay. Okay, so in home menu bar, we have the right corner merge queries, append queries. Okay, so I have these three tables now. So I wanted to append all these things as one separate table. Okay. Now here, if you click on here, append queries as new. Okay, I'm appending that queries as new. One more query. See here, if you see that two tables, then if it is the two table, first table is what, second table, another one, we can select it. But here the case is we have three tables, so we have to select the three or more tables. You have to select this one. Okay. By default, these two tables has created. Now, what is the pending thing? Second. Click on second and click on add. If you wanted to put order, select one and move up, and this one also you can move up. Okay. Three tables we added. Okay. If it is only two, then you can select this option. If it is more than three or more than that, you can select this second option. Okay. Click OK. See, now how many records total? How many records we got it? 9, right? So as for this Excel, how many things? 4 plus 3, 7, 7 plus 2, 9 we are getting it, right? For these two things we are having the price and cost, rest of the things is not having. That's why, like, we can see that all the null values. Okay, this is how we can append the data if it is having different tables in the same Excel. Right? I'm understanding all of you. Are you following me or else how it is? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm following.
Yes, sir.
You're following me or else?
Yeah,
Yes.
I was following you, but I missed it because. Okay, could you please do one more time from the beginning?
Yeah. Okay. So I have these three tables. Okay, three tables. Table 1, table 2, table 3. I wanted to append this three tables data at one place. Okay. So then on top of that, I would like to create the sheets and all, whatever the visualizations and all. Okay. How we will do this? How we will append this one? Total, how many records we have? 9 records, right? So first, what I will do here is, let me do one thing. Again, you will get confused. Let me delete.
But these all things are in the same sheet. Why you are joining together?
But it is a different tables, right? Same sheet is fine, but it is a different tables, right? Getting the point. It is a different. Uh, the column names are also different, and yeah, I will tell you here. See, inside this Excel, we have different content. Okay, so this is having product quantity, total sales, and this is, we will treat this one as a table one, and here is table two, here is table three. So I wanted to append all this data. On top of that, I will be creating the visualizations and that, right? We cannot get all this data at one place, right? So three tables, we are getting three tables. When you add here, get data, and click on Excel, you click on append Excel table, you will get three tables. Write three tables. So table one, the data is this one, product quantity, total sales, laptop and serial and all cloths. And here also some other data. And here we have another data too. Okay, so I wanted to append it. So select all the tables at once because the data is clean, and click on load. Otherwise, go to transform data here itself. Click on transform data, it will redirect to the Power Query editor. See, we have all these three tables, right? In home menu bar, we have the right top corner. So append queries is there. I wanted to make all this data as one more query. Okay, append queries as you click on it. So now we have three tables. We wanted to append three tables. If it is the two tables, then first table and second table we can select and we can click on OK. It will add. But in our case, we have three tables. So select this option, three or more tables. Okay. By default, it was selected one, but now select two and click on three. Okay. Click OK. Okay. Once you click on OK, it will add one more. Okay. You can give some name. Append tables. Okay. Append tables. Right. Total, how many records we got it? 9. So whatever the price and cost is not there, that is showing as a null, and rest of the things is showing 6.92 for fruits. See, 6.92, 9.3, we are getting it, right? For the rest of the things, we are not having price and cost. That's why it is showing as a null. Okay, right? Understand? All of you understanding how to append the tables?
Yes. Where did that total sale go?
Where is it?
Total sale of table third. This one comes first.
Sorry, this one?
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not getting it.
Can you switch back to the Excel file? Okay, so it is arranging total sale based on the upper tables.
Yeah, yes. Because you are trying to say that total sales is nothing but pricing to cost, not like that. This is a different column. Okay.
No, I mean this column, the total sale of third table is arranging with total sale of upper two tables, yes, and price and cost are moving to the right side in the BI.
Yeah, for these columns, see, in Excel, we don't have the price and cost details.
For upper 1, 2, 1.
Right? So that's why it is showing as for all the records is price and cost is null. Okay. Rest of the things they have clearly having that price and cost. Okay. So then this total sales quantity into some price is nothing but total sales, right? But the price is not available for this record. But here we have, so for example, let's say, your point also valid. So just a second. 2.05 into 7 multiplied by 6846. See, price into quantity into price equal what is the amount, what is the total sales we are getting. This is the one. But for this records, we are missing this price and cost. Okay, getting my point? Are you getting my point, Papender? Here the quantity into price is nothing but total sales. This is the same figure we are getting it, right? 1408,222.2, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Right. So for this one, it is missing. That's why it is showing as a null value. But here we have to understand how to append that tables. Okay, and top of that, like you can pay product wise. This is what total sales and all. Even we don't want to consider about this cost and all, but still. So if we don't want, also we can remove these columns and we can pay on top of that. But here you have to understand how to append the tables. If you get a question, how will append the tables in Power BI? So you can say that there is a append queries option we have. Based on that, we can append. If it is 2, we can select 2 tables. If it is more than that, 3 or more, we can select that option and we can select whatever the tables. And later, we can click on OK. It will will treat that all things as one query. Okay, here you can say that not tables, not CSV files, nothing. So wherever the data you are getting, after you are getting the data into Power BI, that will treat as a query. See, queries 4. Okay, it will treat as a queries, not tables or something like that. Right? Understanding all of you? Clear?
Yes, sir. Robin, sir.
Yeah, see, one second. This is Power BI is very, very important. Every minute is very important for all of you. So if you get any questions, tightly you can ask me the question, but don't expect that videos also. Okay, some of the people they are expecting videos and maybe I'm not sure when we have the class whatever the questions and all the stuff, just try to ask me if you are not able to understand and I can explain somehow. Right? This is my request. Power BI is very important as per the market. To be honest, I'm saying that.
Okay, Robin sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Can we just look at the table on row column 2? No, on a second row you have serial, and on 8th row you do have serial 2 again. Yes, can you see that? Now if I want to combine that two, then can we do that? Because you don't yes, go on a yes column. You do have serial over there and you do have serial over there. Now you don't want serial to be you don't want duplicate record. Okay, then if I want to combine both of this data, then can we do that?
These 2 records.
Yeah, because actually I want to sum up the quantity and I want to sum the total sales and put that 2 records on one field.
Correct. Yeah, we will do that. So in SQL Server, how we will do that? Can you tell me that?
I need to forget that one.
By using group by, we have the group.
Oh,
right?
yes. Yeah, exactly.
Right. Same option also, even we will have the group by. Somewhere we have the option C, group by. Okay, you can play on the group by rows, and based on that we can able to do that. Okay. So let's click on here. What is this? Group by. So while selecting this data itself, we need to have this group by option. Okay, see, here you can select based on that what columns and all. Let's say, yeah, advanced you can click, and no, even basic, group by what? Sum of what is the quantity? No, we can take count to disconnect rows. Count to disconnect rows. Sum, average, median, min, max, count rows. All rows. Count, not count is not required. Sum of. Okay, let's say.
Sum of quantity you have to say.
Sum of quantity, if we take, we will get entire data, right? Entire quantity. Okay.
No,
So
you are grouping by product.
grouping by product. Okay, quantity. That's right. Based on the product, so we are taking the sum of quantity. Okay. Let's make as quantity. Quantity. And what we want. Then product and quantity, and one more thing we can add it. So here we can add only one. Let's add one more thing. Sum of total sales. Total sales. Let's make some new name and click OK. See, you are getting it right here. So where is the new one? So new total sales and product quantity, we are getting it right.
So what about append tables, that the table these are appended?
So when you have, so now we can make this query as like, the new one, and then we can take this result set. So it means what I'm trying to say is, so based on Vijay question, while selecting this table itself, we can play this group by. Getting my point? While selecting this
No,
tables,
does it affect on append tables or not?
that won't affect on the tables. Yeah, you can see the data now.
No, there are two more serials and these all goes to null. BJ's question was how to add together these serial together.
That's what, like, if we remove these things, basically, when you are selecting these tables itself, you have to get the data. Okay, so I just make it as all the data and 736 for laptops. Okay, for example, what is the product quantity? If you go here and 7368, right?
7369, that's fine.
Fine, right? So serial 950, and here this.
After appending table, you have to perform group by. Is it possible to do that?
No. Okay, hold on. Instead of saying no, let's try with that. I don't think so, but fine. Change type. Okay. We're having, this is the data, right?
Yeah.
Now what we will do here is, let's go to home page and make it as append queries. And then let's select all these three. Okay. Okay. Click OK. Now, okay, we have added this one. Now what we will do here is, let's go click on group by. Okay, now I am clicked on the append. Okay, now we can use here sum of quantity based on this product. Okay, add one more, sum of total sales. Okay, you can give sales and price column we don't put price. Click OK. See, now it is adding it, right? Are you getting me? See, now on top of that we are playing it. Okay, so Cyril is 16,427. If you combine it, we are getting only, right, 16,477. Correct only, right? Foods
Yes,
2346. Foods 2346. Where is the foods? 2346 only. Cloths, let's say cloth. Here also cloth is there. Here also cloths. Here also cloths. Okay. Total how many things? 8863. Are you getting the 8863? Yeah, cloths 8863. So total sales. Yeah, we can do like this. Yeah, we can do that. Right?
Yeah.
So, like, if you wanted to remove the duplicates, there is a transform inside the transform, group by is there. However, we are doing in SQL Server, SSIS, the same things. How we can play on this on the Power BI is we have to aware on it. That is the only thing. Same concept wise, in terms of SQL and SSIS is same whatever we are doing here. The reason here is cleaning the data means, like, obviously what are the things we have discussed so far in SSIS, the same things we will play on the Power BI. Because Power BI editor is a like cleaning tool, right? ETL tool, right? Getting clear, all of you, this one? Append
Appended tables.
Vijay, you understand? Hello?
Sir,
Yes, sir, yes.
You,
Yes.
you got your point?
Yes.
Clear? Yeah, this is
Yeah,
how-
thank you.
Okay. Click OK. Okay, this is how we can append the tables. Okay, if it is 2 or more than 3, we can select appropriate option, we can select it. See, and here now all these tables is loading, right? So I will tell you that how we can avoid this all the tables. I want it append only append queries. Okay, so what we will do here is there is still no, not yet. Okay, see, now go to transform data and click on again transform data. See, I don't want every time, like, when we close and apply, I don't want to refresh this table. So right click here, enable load is there. Okay, enable load, just unselect it, click continue. So it becomes italic. Okay, italic. In similar way, just do that whatever the tables you don't want to get the data every time. Right click, enable load, unselect it, click continue. Okay, if I close now, only this append tables data only refresh. You don't see that. Yeah, it will take time. Right, you don't see the tables. If you don't want anything, you can. For example, let me open this one. I will change the data per laptop 9,000. 9,000. Okay, 9,000. Okay, just save it. Okay, so 9,000, right? Let me go back and go to transform data one more time. So see, laptops is still it is showing 7369, but if you click on refresh preview, refresh all, you just click on it, no problem. See, 9000 reflected. Getting me? That is the one time you can. So this is the front end, right? So that's why, like, we need to click on refresh. But when you send this, when you deploy this visualization to what you say Power BI service, you don't want to refresh, automatically it will refresh it. We can schedule it and automatically refresh. Getting my point? Understanding? Right? I just changed it 9000, but when I click on refresh preview, automatically that 9000 was updated. Right? Now, all of you understanding, but your response is needed for me. Then I will go.
Understanding, but can you just go through this refresh part again? Only that refresh part. I could not.
See, here the data here is, so if I change something, now I'm making 10,000. Okay, right? Now I saved it. Okay, whether the data is refreshing or not, I saved it the data in Excel, but whether that is updating in the Power BI or not, that is the question, right? So here right now it is still showing 9000. If I click on refresh all, then automatically it becomes 10,000. Getting me?
Yeah, okay.
Right? So this is the front end tool. So automatically it won't refresh it. The only thing is you have to manually click on the refresh preview. When you send this data, when you created based on this data, and if you created the visualizations, and if you send it to the deploy to the Power BI service, then automatically, like, based on schedule, the data would be refreshed. Okay. Yeah, the file change, or when the data was changed, whatever the data sources, the client will be placed somewhere else, right? It might be files, or it might be database, or whatever it is. Based on the data changes, that will be reflected into the visualizations, right? All of you cleared about this? What happened here?
Yes,
All
sir.
of you cleared? Okay. Now we can see that, here. CSV files. I have all these CSV files. Okay, inside this folder, I have all these CSV files. What you will do for this? Can anybody tell me that in SSIS? It's a time to refresh the SSIS things also. Okay, just
Can you say it? Can you ask? Can you go again?
I have these all CSV files. I wanted to append all this data at one place. What you will do for this in SSIS? Can anybody tell me that?
For each loop,
That's right. Yeah, by using for each loop, we can iterate one by one, and you can load the data, right? So now here we have one option. By doing 2 button clicks, we can do that. Copy this folder. See, as we said, we have different sources. We can get the data. Now if you click on more, I don't want to select one by one file. So here we have option, folder option. Let me tell you that. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, here see, you have folder option. Okay, I will take that wherever the folder, I have the files in this folder. I have all files in this folder. Let me select it. And where is that folder? Click connect, and paste that path. Okay, and click OK. Click OK. So now you can see that all the CSV files and all, what do you say, the file name, wantedly I have mentioned it, Jan, Feb and all. Okay, even, okay, let me, I will tell you that. Okay, these are all things we have it. Okay, so now these are all which is not required, these tables. This is the folder path, and here the main data you have like binary format. Okay, so here we have option combine and transform. Okay, combine and transform. We have option combine and transform. Once you click on combine and transform, we can get all the data at one place. Let's say combine and transform. Click on combine and transform. So we are expecting to combine and all the data here. See, and here we need to understand one thing. So if I open this one of the file, let me show you the data. See, I have name and date sales, and if I open some other also, wantedly I have mentioned all this data, same data, name and date sales. If suppose in some cases, so if you are having one CSV file is having 3 columns, another CSV file is having 4 columns, one more CSV file is having 5 columns. But you need to take the master file as which is having the higher columns. Okay, for now all CSV files is having only 3 columns. If it is whatever the higher columns we are having, we need to take that first file as that one. Okay, so here you can select all, like first John or John file or whatever the file, because as of now all files is having only 3 columns. But now I'm taking that first column, first file. Okay, but here you have to understand, you have to take that master file as which is having that higher columns. Okay, click OK.
Robin sir, then selecting the higher column table as master table, how does that impact?
That won't impact, because the thing is like suppose let's say previously we have you can see the same thing, right? So when we are appending, what is happening? Because if you are having laptop is not having price and cost, but what we are having only null values, right?
Yeah.
Getting my point? If suppose if I take only, for example, let's say same thing, if we take, I wanted to combine all these 3 files, just feel this one is CSV and this one is CSV and this one is another CSV. Now if I take only this column, if I take only this table as a master file, what about the price and all? You cannot capture it, right?
Yes.
Getting my point? Right? If we take master file as this for product and quantity total sales, then we cannot capture the price and all. But if we take this one as the master file, then like you can able to capture product, quantity and total sales for all these 2 things. Along with you can this price and cost for this. That's what like we need to take this one as the master file. Right? Clear all of you?
Yes.
So the master file means which is having the higher columns. Okay, just feel these are all 3 CSV files. We need to take this one as the first file, master file. Then automatically like rest of all these 3 columns data you can able to append it, and along with whatever the CSV files we are having price and cost, we can able to capture it. Right? Now you can see that all this data. Okay, CSV, John. See now. So what is the 140 rows? 140 rows. How many files we have it? You have 14 into 10. So each file has 10. Suppose let's say I can take, let's take one duplicate. Okay, I just placed it here. Just now see 140 rows. Now if I refresh it, what is the one? 150 it is getting, right? So now you understand, right, how it is refreshing the data. Now even if you place one more file also, you can able to get that the record count will happen. See, September. Okay, one more file we added. Each file has 10 because 160 you will get it now. Then you refresh it. Right, 160. Even you can, if you filter it, whatever we have changed it, you can able to see all the files here. Jan, October, November, December, each and everything we have it, right? So you have to mention, you have to select combine and transform, then automatically all the data will be combined with as per the master file, right? Wantedly, if you feel like we can change some data here for Jan, let me take my name, okay? My name, what happened? What is that? It's permitted. Let me cancel this stuff. No, I don't want. Let me do one thing. Notepad. Okay, I saved it. Okay, let me go back to the Power BI and let me refresh it. See, now it is appearing, right? The data is getting correct, right? All of you understanding, right? Okay. Now go back to here and refresh it. The data is refreshing or not, you can understand here. So we change it for July, right? Okay. Select it. See, you can see that updated name pop in the right. Like that, you can remove this stuff. Okay. Understand how to combine that, the multiple files from the folder, right? You have multiple CSV files, how you are combining the data, how you are appending, right? Clear, all of you? Hello? All of you understand or not? I'm not getting your thing. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, yes.
But all are silent, but how I will come to know that whether it is understanding or not, how it is?
They are also understanding, but they don't want to say you.
Oh, they are expected to repeat the same thing?
No, they don't want to repeat same thing, but they don't want to let you know.
But in that case, what I will feel, I will keep on saying the same concept, right?
They want to keep it, in suspense.
No, sir. On my case, because of the kids' noise, I don't want to speak, but I'm listening to you.
Oh, okay, that's fine. So what about Vijay and all? All are having the same situation?
When I'm speaking, you can hear me time and again.
Vijay don't have kids. He's thinking about when I'm gonna get kids.
That's a long process, man.
That's why he's not saying anything.
All right, fine. So far we discussed about how to append these tables in Excel, how to append the CSV files from the folder, clearly saying that here we are combining all this data, appending the data based on the folder. We are taking this path and we have the option when you click on get data, and we are using that one, and later on combine and transform so that we can able to get all the data. Right? If you wanted to see that updated data, you have to click on that refresh preview. Okay. Now, what else? So append Excel CSVs, append files from so far Excel tables and CSV files. But here we would like to take the different data sources. Suppose let's go back to this folder. Append files from different sources. I have CSV and Excel both we have. Okay. Now how we will append the different data sources, we'll see. Okay. Now this case, you cannot take the folder path. You cannot take that all at once because these are different data sources. One is CSV, one is Excel. So for this case, what you will do, see, first let's take let's take CSV first. Okay, go to different data sources. Here we have Jan 2020. Open. Now here my data is keyed. For now I'm selecting that load button. Okay, load button. Jan 2020. Don't get confusion, these are all different things. Jan 2020 added. Now we can take Excel. Okay, different data sources only. I'm taking that tab. Click OK. Open. Now select this sheet. Why it is taking how much data we have it. Oh, come on, buddy. Just give me a second. Oh, okay, otherwise we'll click on select, click OK. Okay, instead of reviewing, we can take this data to here. Okay, so now the two data is Jan and Feb is added. See, if you observe here, do you think like is it the CSV and Excel? No, right? So
No.
all is once you got from the CSV, you got CSV file and Excel file, but different data sources. But when you get it into the Power BI, these are all queries. Okay, we cannot differentiate. This is CSV, this is SQL Server, this is so and so. Okay, now go to transform data. We need to append these two things, right? We need to go to transform data now. So here, what are all these things here? Okay, so I wanted to append these two things. Select, press control these two things because we have a lot of things here, right? Press control, Jan and Feb. Okay, if you see the data, same data or different data. Okay, same data we have. Okay, no, it's not same data. Just observe here, sales. Okay, sales data is different. 813, and this is something different. Okay, just press control, select both two, and go to append queries. Okay, here click as new one. Append queries. Jan first, you can take whatever it is, either Jan you can take and later Feb. Okay, just click OK because we have only two, right? Because we have only two, right? Not only you don't want to press control, okay? You don't want to press control, okay? Let it be. Just select merge queries as new. Okay, just take this one. Okay, you will get this pop-up. Okay, we wanted to combine these two things. Jan is related to CSV thing, and this one is Excel, different data sources. Select which one you wanted to append, Jan and Feb. Okay, click OK. Right?
Okay, this is the same as the previous one.
Correct. But how we are getting the data from different sources, we have to understand.
Only we are changing the source selection. That's it. Other process is same.
Yeah, correct. Other process is same. Right. Now right click. If you don't want enable, you click on. And this one also automatically when you enable load is unselected, that's like you can see that italic format. Okay, this one also we don't want it.
So this one is like merging two different data sources is easier in.
It's not merging. It's not merging. We are appending the data.
Yeah, like yeah, you can say merge. Like in SSIS, we do the merge for that.
Yeah, merge. Okay. Yeah, merging. Yeah, SSIS we can say that merge. Yeah, because
But
like
in SSIS, there is like data conversion issues, data type mismatch issues, while merging Excel file with CSV file,
yeah.
there is data conversion issue. But here is nothing.
Yeah, yes, because the data is clean, because if there is any data type issues and all, we can change it. That will see separate session will take about the data types, how we can convert and all that stuff. Okay. So here, like, you have to understand, like, the client will share the different files. We wanted to capture the data into Power BI, and we need to append the data. How we will append, how we will mix the data. So step by step, you try to play on those things. Then, like, you can get some command on the Power BI. Then you people can able to talk something about the Power BI, right? Conclusion. All of you understand how the simple, like, we have two different data sources, CSV and Excel. First, I have taken this one and I loaded the data, and again I have taken that Excel data, and later, like, I just appended these two things, because once these two data sources come into the Power BI, we'll treat as these queries. So, like, then we can append however we have done so far, right? All of you clear?
Yep.
Now this is the very now I'm trying to say something MS Paint. This is very important thing. Try to understand here. What we have. Okay. So now I have where is this folder? Okay. See, append Excel files from folder. I have this folder. Inside this, I have all this Excel and PDF, Notepad, PPT, and all. Okay. For example, step folder. I have one folder. Okay. And then inside the folder, I have Excels and PDF and PPT and Notepad for text file, for example. Okay, whatever it is. Okay. Now, first I have to go to folder. My requirement is I wanted to load only Excel data. Okay, only Excel data. Okay, even I am removing this thing itself. I wanted to load only this Excel data. I don't want to load this stuff. Okay, so what we have to do first, we have to go to this folder. And then we have to select this Excel. Okay, Excel. So we need to filter this from this folder. We need to filter this Excel. Inside this Excel again we have tables and sheets. Okay, so here I have to take the tables. Okay, this is all, like, we need to. Okay, you have to do like this way. I have different data sources here. like Excel, Notepad, PDF, and PowerPoint. So I wanted to load this Excel data only. So what we have to do here? First, we have to go to this folder and we have to filter this Excel. Inside this Excel, if I open, let's do this one. Inside this Excel, we have different sheets. Okay. So if I click on here, again, there is a July table itself. Sheet and table we have. Again, here we have sheet and table August 2016. Okay. So now we are having inside this Excel tables and sheets, but I wanted to get only sheets. I wanted to get this total tables data. Right? Understanding all of you? What needs to do from this scenario? I wanted to load Excel data. First, I will go to the folder. I can filter this Excel. I don't want all this stuff and all. And Excel, inside this Excel, I have tables and sheets. So out of these two things, like, I would like to pick the tables, and whatever the tables data, I want to drop in the data. Clear, all of you? This understand what I'm trying to say? So can I go practically? Hello?
Yep, I think so.
Okay. Now, so first step, what is the first step? What is
Take
the first
Excel source file.
Yeah, and here we need to take the path. Okay.
Yeah.
First path. Where is this? Okay. Click on path folder.
Okay. Click folder.
Connect. Connect. So enter that path. Click OK.
You are taking multiple data sources.
Sorry.
You want to take multiple data sources.
No. Here, what the point here? What I'm trying to say here? Okay, I wanted to get.
Ravi sir, last time you told us, like, for one Excel and one CSV file, it is not possible to take that folder path and do these things all together. But now you are doing the same thing. So in this way, we can do that Excel and CSV appending, or
Yes, correct. So here previously I said, like, you cannot get the data from different sources, right? That is clear. Separately, like, we have taken CSV and separately we have taken Excel. Then later we appended the data, right? So now also, like, inside this folder there is a different data sources. Okay, but I am interested to load only Excel, not different things, right? I want to skip this the rest of the files.
okay, got it. So
Noted that.
you are not selecting those CSV files, Notepad, PDF, PowerPoint. You are only doing Excel.
Yes, the same folder, the client is placing that their Excel files and their some other reported related files. But I am interested to take only Excel files which is related to my dashboard. Okay, I don't want rest of the things. But the folder is sealed because, like, they will mention all these 4 files into some different path. We don't want to go like this way. Directly we can get the data, we can take the folder and we can get it. But here we have inside this folder we have different files, Excel, PPT and PDF and Notepad and all. These are all into some separate related reports, and this Excel is related to some other report. Okay, I want to filter only Excels, and inside that Excel we have, as we seen, tables and sheets. Okay, we have table and sheets, but out of that, like, I would like to take only tables, right? Understanding? You understand?
Yes.
Now we selected the path, we have taken that path and we entered the folder path, and we are getting here. Now go to transform data. Okay, now go to transform data. Okay, here we are having all this stuff. So we don't require all these columns, the folder path and all. So what we need, like, the content. If you click on here, see the file is here. Okay. If you click on here, this is the file. South sales, okay, and east sales. We have this file. We need to extract it. For now, this is important. And the file name. What is the file name and extension? Okay. Out of these three things, I wanted to delete the rest of the columns. We don't require it. Right click on it, remove other columns. Remove other columns. If you click on remove columns, these things will gone. Remove other columns. Okay, only these columns will be available now.
Robin sir, how did you get this contain column?
Yeah, we
Because previously we didn't used to have this type of data.
Correct. Previously, like, we don't have the different sheets, right? So when you are having this, how you will do? You will .NET set in SQL Server, right? There is so many enumerators, right? So depends on the situation. You need to take the different enumerators, right? So if you are having the same case in SQL Server, we will be using ADO.NET set enumerator, okay, for getting sheet, every sheet. Like that way, we don't see this, like, within the same file we are having different sheets and different tables. Getting my point? So one by one, we need to take the first file and we need to get this data. So the data is in binary format, means, like, we need to expand this data. Okay, we need to expand this. Now we can have the only file data for now. So what is the next step? Just follow this step. So I have taken this folder and now I wanted to filter only. I need only Excel data. I don't want rest of the things. What you have to do here, you can have this option here. Let me cancel and again click here. Okay, I don't want all the stuff. I want only Excel files. Click OK. Now these are all recording that steps whatever we are doing. Now here there is a, like, if you so in Power Query Editor we have M functions. Okay, M function means mashup. M functions means M language means mashup, like, cleaning the data, and all, extracting the data, those things, like, we will use these M functions. So just click on here. For now, just understand what I'm doing for M functions. We'll go detail about the M functions. Click on content, and somewhere we can have the option transform. No. We can see that custom function somewhere. We can see that custom function. Add column. Yeah. Click on add column. Add column. Here we have custom function. Okay. Just click on the custom function. Add column. Custom function. Okay. Here we need to write M function. Okay. Go to add column. Click on custom function, and here you can type something Excel dot, no, it is not typing. Why? Okay. Excel dot workbook. This is a case sensitive. E and W is capital letter. Excel dot workbook. Okay. Instead of typing, so just take this content. You are extracting this. Okay, 2 times is Excel and content. Just close it. Okay, click OK. Okay, the new column is custom. Okay, for now just keep it as the same column. So
what you're writing is that Excel.org book that contain that is M function.
Yes. So the custom function in Power Query Editor, what are the language we are using? If some people will ask you can say that we are using M functions. That we'll talk about the M functions somehow detail later session. Okay. So now you understand here content. We are having all this file, right? We are getting that data from this content, Excel.workbook of whatever the content we have. Okay. And we are creating here some custom. Click OK. See, now this binary data is converted into table format. Okay, now this binary data is converted into table format. Okay, now here there is a symbol, right? If you click on here, you can see that what are the columns we have. What are the columns?
Ravi sir, there is error one file doesn't convert it into table. Why?
Which one? Where is that?
Fifth one.
I think it is there. What is the error? Being used by another process. Yeah, very good.
Okay, it's open. I think that's why it's you have to close that.
Yes, that's right.
Best chicken thing.
So refresh.
Now that. Okay. Now we have only these two files, right? Okay.
4 5, yes.
Now expand this one. Use original column name as just unselect this one, and what are the columns we are getting? Just click OK. Now we are expand. What is that? Are you sure you want to insert step? Intermediate step may affect subsequent steps. What happened? We have it. Okay, just remove this thing error. Okay, now expand this one and click OK. Okay, now we can have all this data, thousands of data we are having this one. So now here we are we expanded we are getting all this data. Suppose let's say, for example, if I take North sales, okay, we are having, for example, I am saying that we are having 3 sheets, 3 tables. Okay, 3 sheets, 3 tables. Okay, now I don't want to filter it. Later you can understand it. So now, so where is that? See, in kind we are having all the sheets and all, right? So select only tables. I don't want sheets and all. Okay. First I went to the folder and I have filtered this Excels, and after that I filtered tables now. Okay. Now we have these tables. So what are the columns we want? So here I don't want this column, and for now this table column, okay, and here also, okay, let it be. Okay, just remove this one, already we expanded, and okay, and here also these things, just remove it. We don't want these columns. Now this column also we don't want. Okay, for now we are having this data. Okay, where is that one here? All gone. Okay, so filtered. I filtered it. So I don't want this column. I just remove it. Okay, so table also already I filtered it. But now this one also 2 times we have just removed it. So unnecessary columns I'm just doing, nothing I'm doing, and remove this one also. Okay, now I filtered data, I filtered tables. Now if we expand it, okay, you have all these columns. Okay, click on OK. Right, so now the actual data we are having here. See how many records we are having here. So now remove. Okay, no. For now, let's remove this column also. We already extracted the data, we don't require it. Okay, see now the actual data, what is the customer name, what is the account, this is the information we have it, right? For example, let's say North sales. Okay, 1st July 2019. Okay, North sales. Let me filter for you, so where the data is getting or not. Correct, North sales. Let me filter it. Okay, see, we are getting this. What is the account number for North sales? 52148, and the Gary Cube and department is 140, and amount is 7252. Amount is 7252. Like that, we have 9348 and all the data is getting, right? Like this, we have all the data. How many records we have? For example, 111, okay, so meaning 110, and 110 plus 110, 250, approximately I'm saying that 250, and 250, 350, 380. Approximately for this North sales, 350 records we have it. How much the record count here we have, right? 380, around 386. Getting me? We are getting the correct data, right? So understand here. So first we are taking the folder. Inside the folder I have filtered the text cells. Inside the text cells I have filtered the tables, and whatever the tables data we have, we are expanded the data, and now we can see the data like this, the actual data. Right? Are you followed about this one, or else how it is? Hello?
Yes, sir, yes.
You're all followed, right? Don't worry about that.
Okay, sir.
I can send you the report.
So these data are from those 3 sheets.
Sorry?
So these data are from those 3 sheets.
Not, yes, 3 sheets from, 3 sheets from this one. Yeah.
So does it automatically detect like all sheets, or you did something?
Otherwise, sorry, automatically detected. So otherwise, like even we can do one thing. Let's take July 2016. Okay, July 2016, right? July 2016. How come July 2016 is getting here? Okay, this table name looks like, July 2016, right? July 2016. What is the data count? 110. If you go header, 110 only, right? Let's see here how much the data.
Where did you see that 110? I didn't see it.
Sorry?
Where did you see that 110?
Not 110, 111.
Right, 111.
So you can see the same count here, right? I have filter for July 2016. July 2016 is nothing but a table. Okay, you see here, July 2016 table. If you go here, August, so August 2016, what is the record count? 139. If I filter instead of this one, July 2016, I filter August. Okay, it has to come 139. See, approximately 140. How come it is getting 140? Okay, so it is getting 140. How come? How come it is getting 140? Let's go here. Okay, let's take 140. See, the count is 140. It was not selected the header, that's why it is showing 139. Now 140. See, you can see the same count here, right?
Yes.
Getting right. So first, if you understand this one, then step by step you can able to implement this one. Okay, first we are entering this folder and we filter these excels out of all these things and all, and inside these excels we have tables and sheets. We have filtered these tables, and while extracting the data from excels, we have used one line of M function, that is excel.workbook, whatever the content we have it. Right? Clear, all of you?
Yeah, Ravindra,
Yes.
this one is clear, but also I want you to go through this part once again.
This one, okay?
Yeah,
Quickly I will go now. I don't.
Yeah, quickly. Yeah, I don't want you to go detailedly, but you can go quickly.
Yeah. See, first I will use that folder. Okay, where is the folder? Let's take this folder. Okay, and go to get data and click on more. Okay, click on more. So come on, buddy, come fast. Yeah, now here the folder. Click on folder and click connect. Enter the enter the path.
Yeah. Okay.
ఆడే ఉంది యాప్ యాప్ అని పోవచ్చు కదా. ఓకే. Click OK. Now click on transform data. Okay. Now click
Okay.
on transform data. Click on transform data. Now you have all this data, right? So the date as date modified, we don't require it because we have the file data here and the file name and extension. Okay, these 3 columns is fine. We don't require the rest of the columns. Right click and remove other columns. Okay, rest of all columns we can't. Okay. Now,
Ravija, just a second. What the column that just you removed? What are those columns related to? Those are related to PDF and CBS file.
those are all data access mode, like some other columns which we are getting from the folder path, active big parts. These are all unnecessary columns.
Okay. That's
So how did you remove it?
Yeah, right click on select. See, the main data is here. Okay, the main data is here. But we need extension also. Why we need extension? We wanted to filter only Excel data. We don't want text and PDF, PPT and all. Getting me? Let me cancel this one here. Again, we'll get that up. Okay. Let me refresh. Okay, yes. Okay, see, we got all the files from the folder. These are all things we have, notepad and all the stuff. But I want only Excel data. So what we have to do, select these 3 columns and rest of the columns, delete it, remove columns. Okay. Now I need only Excel data. So filter that Excel data. Okay. I don't want rest of the things. Okay. Rest of the things I don't want. Now what we have to do? Now we wanted to expand this data, binary data, into table format. How we will do? Go to add column and there is a custom column. Okay, custom column. Click on here and here we need to write M function. We'll talk M function about that, but make sure that M function is a case sensitive. We need to have excel.workbook. Okay, X is capital letter and W is capital letter. Okay. Now you don't type it like maybe like some syntax is to case sensitive issue. Just select this content. Okay, just select this content and click OK. I'm giving this column name as the same, custom only for now. Okay, click OK. Right now this data is converted into table. Even we don't require this one, you can remove it now. Okay, now the data is came here. Expand this data. Okay, use original column, just remove this one prefix and select this one. Now you can able to get all the sheets and all the tables. Okay, now all the sheets and all the tables. See, now we got from Excel all the tables and sheets, but I don't want sheets. I want to only tables. We have this one kind column is there. From this you can have sheet and tables you can filter here itself. Okay, now okay, let it be other columns. Okay, for now, okay, let it be. Okay, already we expanded this data, right? We don't require it. Already we expanded the data, right? We don't require this column and also this hidden and all the stuff, just remove it. So now extension also not required. Okay, for now, okay, let it be. So hey, come on, buddy. No, that's something wrong. Okay, we haven't expanded this data. We need this table data. Okay, just remove this column. Now filter this data. Okay, I want only tables. Okay, I want only tables. Now we got this tables list. Okay, so how many files we have? What is the count? Each file has 3 sheets. 4 into 3, how much? 12. We are getting 12, right? 12, right? 12. Yeah. Okay, 12 tables. Okay, each sheet has 3 tables and 4 into 3, 12 tables we have. Now you can expand this data. Okay, well, if you want, you can maintain these columns and all. Okay, otherwise let it expand this data. Now you can expand the actual columns, account, customer, department. These are the information we have, right? Now you can see that all the data. right? Now, whatever the columns you want, these are all things is not required even though. For understanding, we are maintaining these things, but like the actual data is what we don't want this stuff. Which table or which extension it is getting already we have seen. These all things will be recorded. See, now this is the actual data, right? Getting my point. But for understanding, if you wanted to verify it, but like we can maintain this sheet name so that like sheet name and this table name, you can get the point. Like how previously we have verified the data, right? Whether it is getting the count is correct or not. I hope all of you understand it.
Yes, please. Yes.
Right? So, okay. So I'm not saving this one. It will be close.
We can see we are being able to see Dinesh sir in front of us.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
And click on Excel and something. Yesterday, we just talked about this.
Kavita, this is all for today.
Yes, we wanted to. Yeah, one more thing. Just a second.
Is it?
So, do we have any questions? Okay, we will discuss next session. Okay. So we talked about like let it. I don't want to do that. So we appended the Excel tables inside that Excel. How we have seen that like here we have Excel tables. We have seen like how we appended these things, and later like CSV files inside this CSV folder we have all these folders, all these files, CSV files. Like we have taken this folder and like we have combined this all this and we have appended this data. And later what we discuss, append files from different data sources. We have different sources, different data sources. It means like okay, not this one. Sorry, append. Okay, we have CSV and Excel. Like we have taken first CSV and then later Excel. Then we appended both the data. Okay, then again like append Excel files from folder. As I said, like we have different files in the folder. First, I have taken that folder and I have captured all the files. And out of that, like I was interested to load this Excel data. So I later, like I have filtered this Excel files only. And then inside this Excel, we have tables and sheets. And again, I have filtered the tables. So I'm interested to load the only tables data because I don't want to see the tables. Both are same, right? So I have filtered the tables, and then like I have expanded that all the data because like for getting the data from Excel, only one simple line, Excel dot workbook whatever the content, we are getting all the stuff. If you wanted to play the same task in SSIS, it's very difficult. We need to do so many, we need to create so many variables and like we need to take appropriate enumerator, all the stuff. But only single line of M function, the entire fixed data inside the Excel, we have different sheets. We can able to capture all the information, right? Getting me? Ultimately, yeah, why Power BI is powerful tool in the market is like ultimately the people we have to place the input in the source information and we have to create that the visualizations as per that people, either report or data dashboards and all. But what tool you are using is not a matter. How much fast you can deliverable and accurate report is the important thing, right? Getting the point? So focus on it. And I thought all of you people has already installed the Power BI. So try to practice more and more. So definitely like
Excel files, where
Yes, I'm trying to say the same thing. Bro. I will share all this data. So just utilize it and practice the things and all. If you have any questions, just come up with me. This is a very specifically I'm saying that this is a very, very important tool as of now. Okay, I'm getting support works, but most of the things is on the Power BI itself. Okay, so easily we can understand it how the Power BI is very important for the interview as of now. Okay, right?
So how many more classes we have on Power BI?
So mostly like four, 5 classes we can wind up this batch. 4, 5 classes.
4, 5 more classes.
Basically, it will take 20 to 25 hours, but max and max, I'm trying to cover it as soon as possible. Okay, because that's what I'm trying to say. That right, your response is really like help to me where I can go forward. Right. I can go quickly, but not. It's not the right thing, right? If I say something, everybody has to understand the thing, right? Getting the
Okay.
point, right?
Okay, provide us those files too, because tomorrow and day after tomorrow we have off. So
Yep,
we can play with those
I
things.
will, I will do it. I will do it. I will do it. And one more thing I'm supposed to update is some 2 people, I think Vasu and someone they sent it, but unfortunately I haven't shared that previous recordings. Definitely I will share it. Okay.
Okay.
Vasu and something. Yeah, I will share all these files and that, but try to practice all the things. You can reach out to me at any moment of time. I never hesitate it. Okay. So that's the thing for today. Okay. Anybody have any questions?
No, sir. Have a good day.
Fine then. Dinesh is very fast. Fine. All of you, good night.